It is your favorite toxic YouTuber back for another video, family. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Dismissible Me, where I speak only about dismissive avoidant attachment from the perspective of someone who has had a severe dismissive avoidant attachment style. Please like, share, and subscribe for more of my content. Find me on Instagram. All of my links are down below in the description box. And family, we are talking today about why someone with a dismissive avoidant attachment style will not fight for the relationship. And reason number one is, on my personal list, is emotional detachment. If I have emotionally checked out of the relationship or of a relationship, because this doesn't just go for romantic relationships, friends, family, the whole thing. If I have emotionally detached, that's it. Once I've checked out, I have checked out. I'm not going to pour into a situation anymore. I'm not going to get emotional about the situation. I'm going to let it go. I'm not going to, and really, at the end, I'm not even going to allow you to pull me into an argument. I'm going to avoid an argument at all costs. I'm going to dismiss it. Shocking, I know. But yeah, I'm not going to be emotionally invested or even show any emotion at the end of a situation. So fighting for it or chasing you or asking you why, these are not things that I'm going to do. The second thing on my list is having a low priority of relationships. This is another reason why I won't be, grabbing your ankles, laying on the floor. You'll be dragging me out the door as you're walking away. Absolutely not. No way. I understand that people come and go. Relationships come and go. So I'm not going to try and hold on to anyone or hold anybody hostage in a situation. If somebody decides to leave, whether that's me or you, I'm going to let you go. And in that place, especially if they're and I'm assuming at the end of the relationship there's been a lot of tension, things like that, I'm going to immediately start to prioritize other things that have been important to me, whether that's work, personal goals, hanging out with friends and family, doing other things, finding other hobbies. There are other things that I will focus on instead of make as a priority over the ending of the relationship. Then there's number three, which I probably should do a whole video on this. If that's what you would like me to do, a breakdown on this, I can. Along with compartmentalization, I need to write a note about that. Believing that relationships, especially romantic, are disposable. They're not permanent unless we decide to make it permanent. So I understand from the beginning that I'm making a choice to be in this situation with you, and I understand that you are making a choice to be in this situation with me. It is a choice. It is an option. It's not something that I have to do. I don't have to be here. I don't feel like you have to be here. I don't feel like it's a have to, do or die type of situation. As Wendy Williams says, I'm a woman and I'm allowed to change my mind. I can choose to do something one day and then choose to be out of it or leave the situation or know that it's time to exit a situation or let you go if you decide you want to go and just move forward. And especially if I know a situation is ending, me personally, as someone with a dismissive avoidant attachment style, my number one goal is to just move on as quickly as possible and have a clean break. So this idea of fighting for this situation or chasing you, not going to happen. And then there's the desire for space. If I have been wanting space, if me needing personal time and space away has been the issue, I'm not going to fight you when you walk out the door. I'm going to enjoy, be relieved when it ends, or see the light at the end of the tunnel that the relationship is over. And I'm going to focus on other things. I'm going to take full advantage of having this extra free time, full advantage of having, time and space to myself to do and focus on other things. I'm not going to call and ask you what you're doing, what you've been up to, how are you feeling. These are not text messages you could expect from me. If you choose to go, you go, you left, you're gone, it's over. So it's over, and so I'm going to move on. This is one of the things. And then there's also, I didn't write this down, did I? Did I just try to lick my finger? Okay. I didn't write this down, but I'm going to add this. If I have not been vulnerable or have been lacking being vulnerable in the situation with you, do not think that at the end of a situation, or if you threaten to leave or threaten that you're getting tired, that all of a sudden there's going to be this emotional outpouring from me of being vulnerable. It probably just the opposite, where I'm going to be shutting down. So that's a little side note. And then there's comfort in avoidance. So I'm used to avoiding the deep emotional connections. So not fighting for the relationship just kind of perfectly falls in alignment with me being avoidant and avoiding certain things, avoiding the conflict, avoiding the emotional complexities of relationships, going back and forth, or having an argument and then having to picking you apart with flaw finding because you didn't answer a situation in the right way, which I'll get to in another video. Later in the week is when you will see it. So going back down my list of the reasons why someone with a dismissive avoidant attachment style will not fight for the relationship, especially at the end, is emotional detachment. It's so hard talking with this mask on. Emotional detachment, no longer being emotionally invested in the situation, having a low priority of relationships in general, or placing the relationship in as a low priority. Belief that the relationship or relationships are disposable, desire for personal time and space, and comfort and avoidance. Family, especially those of you that are dismissive avoidant, let me know if this resonates for you. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out my other content. Find me on Instagram. That is the easiest place to talk to me directly. And family, I will be tapping in with you very, very soon. Thank you for watching. Keep it real.